The annual Global Peace Index released by the Institute for Economics and Peace, IEP, ranks the countries in the world as the safest and the most dangerous. The report uses a total of 23 different indicators to rank 163 countries in the world. Some of the factors taken into account for the report include political instability, level of distrust, the total number of homicides, the potential for terrorism, external and internal violent conflicts, and military expenditure. Each country is given a score as per these factors. We've listed below the 10 safest countries based on the Global Peace Index. Number 10, Japan. Japan is one of the safest countries. Despite the fact that living expenses can be high, the quality of life in Japan is generally quite good due to well-paying occupations and a strong economy. Japan has the highest life expectancy in the OECD, low obesity rates, and alcohol and smoking use rates that are below average. The nation has a universal healthcare system in which the government covers 70% of the cost of medical care and patients pay 30%. In Japan, the crime rate is low. There are pickpockets all across the world, but even in huge places like Tokyo or Kyoto, there just aren't very many. Violence is also almost non-existent in Japan. Number 9, Singapore. With continuously low crime rates, an open judicial system, and a dependable police force supported by residents, Singapore is recognized as one of the world's safest nations. Singapore has a widely respected healthcare system that includes public, private, and community hospitals as well as national specialized centers. Singapore is easy to navigate. Singapore's perfectly planned highways make for quick and hassle-free travel. Singapore has low crime rates. This is mostly due to the effective and severe enforcement of the law, as well as the general cooperation of the residents. Number 8, Czechia. Czechia is one of the safe countries to visit. The fact that it has climbed 2 spots to reach this position makes it even more special for the country. Czechia is widely held as one of the best countries in the world for expats to come and live. The country also happens to be student-friendly, so students flock to the nation every year. Crime rates have seen a steady decline over the past few years, particularly in violent crimes. It is even more commendable because accessing weapons in the country is not too difficult. The main issue in the country is its high involvement in several foreign conflicts. Number 7, Slovenia. The Blue Lakes, majestic mountains, vintage castles, and more have made Slovenia famous in the world. To top it off, it is also a highly progressive high-income economy. Nearness to countries like Croatia, Hungary, Austria, and Italy has given a diverse culture to Slovenia. Thus, expats looking for a new place to settle down will find Slovenia welcoming and warm. The crime rates are pretty low in Slovenia. Popular tourist spots might note some petty crimes, but the offenses are non-violent. It is also a member of the United Nations, NATO, Eurozone, and the European Union. Number 6, Portugal. Portugal gets the 6th position in the ranking for the most peaceful countries in the world. What makes this rank even more commendable is that Portugal is always on the top 10 list of the index, right from rent to groceries, and more. The cost of living in Portugal is low. It is one of the most affordable countries. The low unemployment rate has ensured a resurgence of the economy. It's also a favored country among retirees. Widely present and strongly armed, Portugal's police have ensured low to moderate crime rates in the country. Violent crimes are extremely low. Number 5, Austria. Austrians enjoy the highest quality of living in the world. Its political, social, economic, educational, healthcare, and environmental systems are all stable throughout the year. Austria is one of the best places to live in Europe because of its historic cities, beautiful countryside, vibrant cities, and high-quality cities. High levels of social assistance and excellent infrastructure are all features of Austria. In Austria, crime is quite rare, with the majority of reports being pickpocketing. Walking safety is relatively high in most big cities, both during the day and at night. Number 4, Denmark. Denmark is one of the very few nations in the world where the citizens report that they feel safe at any time of the night and day. A strong sense of social welfare, equality, and common responsibility have made the land a peaceful place to live and thrive for the population. Denmark is a successful and progressive nation that has a strong sense of social welfare and responsibility. Being a welfare state, the citizens get benefits that ensure an affluent lifestyle. Though the taxes are high, it pays for tuition-free education, free healthcare, and at-home helpers. Crime rates are low in this country. Corruption in politics and business continues to be low since trust and honesty are highly valued in this country. The safest city in the country is the capital of Copenhagen. Number 3, Ireland. Ireland is a fantastic country for many because it has Europe's youngest population. It has a solid economy, a reliable education system, a bustling social life, a diverse culture, and stunning scenery. It's also one of the safest countries for travel. Healthcare is widely available in Ireland, public transportation is available throughout the country. Ireland has a vibrant social scene where you can eat, drink, and have fun. Violent crime is uncommon in Ireland, yet it does exist. Crimes include petty theft, burglary, and other small charges. However, cybercrime is a serious worry, especially as Ireland is home to many technological corporations. Number 2, New Zealand. New Zealand is the second name on the list thanks to its low crime rates, high living standards, and abundance of natural resources. The proximity of the country to Australia makes it even more lucrative as a place to reside in. New Zealand has recently been praised all over the world for its success in controlling the coronavirus outbreak. The publicly funded universal healthcare coverage has been a major aid in ensuring this. Additionally, Auckland and Wellington are the most habitable cities ever. New Zealand is remarkable for its low crime rates and violence. The most common crime in the country is petty theft. Number 1, Iceland. The Global Peace Index terms Iceland as the safest country in the world for the 14th year in a row. Though the tourists can't seem to get enough of the northern lights and natural beauty, the small population of 340,000 people has a lot of other factors to rejoice for. Economic and social tensions are not prevalent in the Icelandic population. The country has legalized same-sex adoptions and marriages, ensured equal pay for all genders, and ensured religious freedom. However, the cost of living is pretty high, and affordable rentals and housing are hard to find. Iceland has extremely low crime rates, no armed forces, and a high level of political stability, which are the factors that help the country to hold its status as the most peaceful country in the world. The police force is educated and well-trained, while the citizens are vigilant against crime. The scores are definitely not set in stone, as is evident from the fact that several countries have jumped 10 points or more in their ranks this year. So, hopefully, the next year will bring more positive changes to each country on the safest countries list. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more content.